Jeff Link of Keller Williams Professionals Asheville is proud to present the Asheville Real Estate Podcast. Welcome to the November edition of our podcast. I'm your host, Joe Leininger. With the winter season just around the corner, today's homes require additional preparation to show at their best. Today we'll cover the important items you need to know about when buying and selling this winter, and we'll also discuss our local market trends. So stay with us. It's all coming up next. We're here today with Jeff Link of Keller Williams Professionals Asheville. Thanks for joining us today, Jeff. Tell us what's going on right now in the Asheville real estate market.
Joe, as October ends, we see that the average selling price for Asheville was $276,823 for October 2007. The average price for October 2006 was $261,611. Typically in November and December, we start seeing less activity as home buying and selling start to take a backseat to the upcoming holidays. Usually sellers that have had their home on the market or have had their listing expire with another agent decide not to put the home back on the market and wait till spring. This would be a bad idea since spring is when most inventory will be on the market. I would recommend making the most out of the winter months. Experience has shown that buyers looking in the winter really need to buy now.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. For a national perspective today, we're also joined by Terry Murphy, real estate author and CIO of U.S. Learning in Memphis, Tennessee. Terry's a regular contributor to both mortgage and real estate magazines, and she's here with us today to share what she's seeing from a national perspective. Terry?
Hi, Joe. Although the media continues to barrage us with negative press, and we have areas in our country that have really endured some weather challenges that have seriously affected real estate, in general, we're in pretty good shape. Considering the turbulent issues we've had to deal with earlier this year, our interest rates are still very reasonable, and with a slower absorption rate, there's plenty of great inventory for those buyers to peruse. Now, our sellers still need to adjust to that new normal of pricing, as appreciation in general has leveled from the hectic pace of earlier years. But if sellers get real about pricing, the market will continue to move. Now, we've got to remember, Joe, that real estate is a local affair. And so depending on where you are in the country, there are some important issues to address as the end of the year approaches. There are several key points for both buyers and sellers to consider as winter approaches.
Okay, thanks, Terry. Well, let me ask, what types of things should our sellers consider as they prepare to put their homes on the market this winter? Jeff, how do you advise your clients?
Well, Joe, properties need consistent care. When it comes to winter or when a property is vacant, it is critical to prepare properties as seasons change. Vacant properties need weekly checkups to be sure the heat or air conditioning is functioning properly. Buyers must be comfortable when viewing the premises. Regular exterior care must be considered like regular lawn care, mailbox checks, newspaper pickups, and flyers. It is important for a property to look and feel cared for. Sellers should do everything they can to make their home stand out in this slower season. Simple additions like seasonal wreaths, additional sidewalk or outdoor lighting in darker winter months may help a property show more attractively. It's also important to consider when your photos are taken for your home and its virtual tour, meaning you don't want full-leaf trees from July as an exterior photo for a home on the market in December. It's a dead giveaway as to the house being on the market a long time.
Well, that's great advice for sellers. What points should buyers be aware of?
Buyers should test all systems, especially in vacant homes. Check the air conditioning and heating systems, water, dishwashers, hot water heaters, and anything else. Drainage issues should be checked out as well. A little homework up front will go a long way here. We also recommend that buyers make any other contingent on an approved home inspection. Professional home inspectors know exactly what to look for, and we have a number of inspectors we can recommend.
Great points to consider. Terry, any final thoughts?
Joe, weather can affect purchases depending on where you are in the country, but buyers should always ask for additional guarantees or warranties from property owners to be sure that all the systems that can't be checked are in working order. And if you're a seller, check those property systems ahead of time to be sure they're in working order when a purchase offer has really been accepted. Murphy's Law will guarantee that something might just need attention due to non-use or weather-related issues. In any case, real estate continues to sell in the winter months, and both parties should be prepared to ask the right questions and get the right systems in place to make the process smooth and seamless.
I agree. Both buyers and sellers should consult their real estate professional to be sure that the right systems are in place and properties show well and function well before, during, and after a sale.
Well, thank you both for helping out with today's program. I really appreciate your time.
You're welcome, Joe.
Thanks, Joe. We'll talk again next month.
For more information on our show or for information on the Asheville real estate market, contact Jeff Link of Keller Williams Professionals, Asheville. You can reach Jeff at 828-279-6585. You can also find Jeff online at www.jefflink.org. Until next time, thank you for listening to the Asheville Real Estate Podcast.